Hey guys, it's Nimbus. I am back today with another video. As always, it is free everybody. Free watermelon, free everybody. We will never be free until we are all free. Period. Please do your own research. Please see what is going on in real time, currently, today, yesterday, everything. Please, 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 please. It is available to you. Israel has been bombing Lebanon, which isn't Palestine, if you didn't know. So do with that what you will, but that's not okay, as it wouldn't be. I mean, so you guys, please, 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 please do your own research. Please get louder about these things, about everything. We will never be free until we are all free. That includes Sudan, Kurdistan, the Congo. That includes the Uyghur Muslims. That includes Tigray. That includes Haiti and Puerto Rico. That includes Afghanistan and Pakistan and Bangladesh that have been, you know, Afghanistan was hit with a couple major earthquakes. Pakistan was hit with some floods, and Bangladesh is dealing with dengue fever. Everybody deserves help. And everybody deserves access to that help. Yemen was the only country to step in and actually do something to help Palestine. And because of that, they were taken off of the UN's food service. For what? Because they had the decency to step in and try to do something to help? Wake the fuck up. Do your own research. At this point, there's plenty of sources that you guys can find that are available to you. And you got to be able to find them now. They're a Google search away. They're a TikTok search away. They're so easy to find now. Everything is so easy to find. It's all literally at your fingertips. Make use of it. Do something with that. Because at this point, I mean, if Palestinians are still alive, why would we give up? Why would we stop fighting for them to be free if they still exist? Like, why would we stop? And even if there was to be an actual extermination event, I'm still going to be making sure that Palestine, the land, does not go to Israel. Because why would it go there? They did everything in their power to wipe clean a land and literally wipe it clean. Like, what are they going to do with this land now? They can't do anything. And y'all know that when y'all talk about a two-state system or a two-state, resolution, whatever it is, y'all realize that that's what the United States basically is, right? You have little reservations where the indigenous people are forced to be, otherwise they're not allowed any type of their rights. Regardless of if Israel goes back to its legal boundaries are gone. Legal boundaries means Israel doesn't exist anymore. Means from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. That's what that means. And y'all are taking that as a fearmonger, as a, oh my God, they want to kill us all. No, you are literally genociding a whole group of people to make sure that you can have their land that you're not even willing to do anything with to preserve it. You're just bombing it to get rid of the people and claiming indigeneity over the land And the whole time, y'all are ruining and destroying and decimating the land that y'all are claiming to be indigenous to. Y'all need to see that the two-party or the two-state system isn't going to be a good idea for Palestine. Y'all just want to make white people happy. Wake the fuck up. Anyway, before I go crazy on this, shameless plug, my one-on-ones are open. I will be donating my part of what I make from my one-on-ones, as well as all of my tips from my videos, to various organizations. But if you guys would like to tip me, please take your money and donate that directly to whatever charity you feel is necessary. Just make sure that they are actually helping the people on the ground and not like paying the charity and then the charity goes to help. Like, if it goes to supplies, sure. If it goes to like food, sure. But make sure that that stuff actually gets to the people who are being genocided or enslaved or whatever is going on at this point. We need to make sure that the governments in the West and around the world see that the people do not agree with what is going on. That's why we need to get louder. They need to fear us at this point. These elected officials need to fear us. If we don't get what they promised us, we have the right to make their life hell because they didn't do what they told us they were going to do. That's why they got the job. Not genocide. Not supporting genocide when all of their people in wherever they're from or wherever they represent, you know, taxation without representation. That was the whole premise. That was the entire fucking premise of the Boston Tea Party. This country was founded on protests and rebellion, on top of slavery and literal genocide. And y'all will stop at nothing to preserve that. With all that being said, before I give myself a heart attack, please do your own research. That's all I'm going to say at this point. Ceasefire now, and from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Everybody will be free. There's no doubt in my mind that freedom and actual liberation, true liberation for every single human around the world. Let's get breathing before I get into it again. Let's get breathing. Today we are going to use the Mystery Tarot. This is the Gravity Falls Tarot, but as well as our Pride message and my little bag of sweary affirmations. So yeah, without further ado, let's get breathing really quick. If you guys do not want to breathe with me, go ahead and skip to right here. And yeah, if you guys do want to breathe with me, go ahead and sit straight up. Go ahead and place your hands flat down on a table in front of you or flat down in your lap. And while we breathe, I'm going to be doing like a guided breathing. We'll breathe in at about 4 counts and then breathe out at about 4 counts. We'll breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths. Big, deep breaths down into our gut. If you guys need to breathe differently from where I am breathing, but you guys still want to breathe with me, just breathe however you feel you need to. Yeah. if you need to pause it and breathe, if you want to skip ahead and just breathe, go ahead and do that as well. But yeah, I just like adding this in. That way we can, I can connect to this specific collective energy better, and you can connect to my reading and receive the messages that you need to receive more clearly. At least that's the idea behind it. But yeah, so let's get started. If you guys do want to breathe with me, go ahead and close your eyes and we'll get started. Breathe in, out, 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 in, last one, and out. Go ahead and breathe normally here for a minute, keeping your eyes closed. Release any tension you may have from anywhere in your neck all the way down to your toes. Doing some shoulder rolls, doing some ankle rolls, kicking your knees around a little bit just to make sure. Okay, and take one more deep breath in and out. Breathe in normally again. Go ahead and open your eyes. And if you guys need more time, you can pause it now, or otherwise we are going to get started. So yeah, as I said, this is the Mystery Tarot, the Gravity Falls Tarot. Today is the, what is it, the 8th, I believe? Yes, today is the 8th. All right. Spirit, let's do, we'll do a, it'll be called a mid-ish January energy check. All right, Spirit, what messages do we need today for a mid-ish energy check, for a mid-ish January energy check? I'm gonna take this one because it flipped over. It's the the 8 of Axes, which is the 8 of Wands, reversed. Or I'm sorry, that's the Swords. I apologize. The Queen of Cups just came out as well. It definitely feels like there's something that's a little it's like almost plaguing you, but there's like this air around you already that's like, I do not need to worry about this. One card at a time, please, Spirit. And it might be a very, very like troubling thing too, but it might also just be that you have this energy of like, I'll figure it out. Like, it's not, there's nothing I can do about it right now. It's like this Queen of Cups next to the 8 of the Eight of Axes reversed, Eight of Swords reversed. It feels like that moment where you're in like 4th grade and you tell your mom at 9 o'clock the night before that there's a project due 8 a.m. You know, you don't have poster board, you don't have glue sticks, you don't have any markers that you should use, like you don't have anything ready for this, you don't have anything typed up, you don't have any like pictures, you don't have anything ready for this, but it's due tomorrow morning. And it really feels like this energy of like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do about this right now? Like, there's not really anything that I can do right now. It's a little bit, you know, might not be too late for this specific situation, but like in the example, it's too late to do anything right now. Like I have to either wait until tomorrow morning to go get stuff and you'll be late for turning it in, or we go get stuff tomorrow and then you turn it in the next day, but you're still late turning it in. You know what I mean? But like, it's not like you're late at this point. That was just an example, but this is definitely like this energy of like, there's something bothering you. Right. The Three of Pentacles, there's something bothering you, but there's an overwhelming sense of like, it'll be okay. Like there's not like, yeah, the Magician, the Dipper, you have everything that you require. You know what I mean? It might not be necessarily completely apparent, but you have everything that you need. And you have the tools that are necessary for it. Right, the cart, the chariot. Just keep moving. You gotta just keep moving. You know, the path will appear somewhere. If you're sure that that's the direction, if you walk straight enough, you'll find what you're looking for. But as long as you keep going forward, like Meet the Robinsons. Wait, no, fuck Disney. Free Palestine. Boycott, boycott, boycott. Six of Pentacles just came out. Yeah, I mean, keep moving forward. There's always going to be something that's going to try to distract you. There's always going to be something that's going to try to, you know, pop up that's going to make it a little bit difficult for you to see the actual road. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, there could even be some kind of like jealousy in what somebody else is doing right now. Or like what somebody else has. Right, the wheel of Zodiac reversed. And that feels like that might be what's like messing you up, because it's almost like this. That just threw me off, because that like wasn't, I was not expecting that at all. But I guess it makes sense, because you have all the tools that you feel is necessary, but when that jealousy or when that question comes up, it's almost like you really can't help it. But again, the Queen of Cups came out to say, like, you just got to go with the flow. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If you're mad about it, you're mad about it. But, like, go with the flow. Like, you can't. And with the Wheel of Zodiac, everything's going to keep going anyway. The motion that you already have is getting good momentum going. So it's like, it feels like this, the Six of Pentacles reversed is like that thing that you just, that's that last little thing that you just got to figure out really quick. And then once that happens, you know, you'll just take off. You know what I mean? You already kind of know how to go with the flow, and that's why this is throwing you off, because you know what to do, but it's just like that one last thing that just really, that you just can't seem to get rid of. One card at a time, please, Spirit. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. There's definitely some kind of... There's a need to, like, really... like get serious about what it is that you know needs to happen. It could mean that there's a change coming for like even how you're living. So I guess somebody's moving soon. And that might be a big step in what, okay. That might be a big step in this. You getting over that could just be that you need to move, like really remove yourself from the situation. You move away, you get all your own stuff in check, and then, down the line, wherever that was, maybe you move back, maybe you move to a whole different place again, whatever, maybe you stay in that new place, whatever it is. But it does feel like that once this, because once you pick back up this motion, it's almost like, yeah, the Knight of Axes, there's not going to be as much of a, you're going to know more how to handle it. And it might not like awaken skills in you, but like help solidify the things that you know should have been a thing already. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Queen of Axes. There's definitely you're definitely fighting for Ten of Wands. You're definitely fighting for the right things. It's just that some things still have you tripped up. Queen of Pentacles. We got 3 of the queens out. Spirit wants to make it clear that through this journey there will be things that you lose. And it's not losing them in the sense of, oh my God, I can never have anything like this again. It's gone. Why would I let it leave me like this? Whatever that is. But like, it's more so this energy of, and I've said this before in videos, you have to make space for the new things that are coming in. You can't expect to have a full house full of shit and then be able to still fit in a new couch. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to, to experience this opulence and this magnificence. I mean, like, really, you'll have to let things go that do not serve that. There's no reason you should be jealous of anybody. There's no reason anybody should be jealous of anybody. Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own things that they've gone through, but everybody has their own rewards because of those struggles that they've gone through. If you're looking at somebody else's reward for their struggles, 333, as I said that, if you're looking at somebody else's rewards for their struggles, you're not looking hard enough at your own rewards for your own struggles. Like, really. That was deep. The Cipher, number 15, the Devil. Yeah, I mean, the toxicity is always a little bit addicting. You always get so used to being in the toxicity that anything that's not toxic feels so wrong. But you also have to be willing to break out of that to get to where you want to go. You don't want to be in the toxicity for the rest of your life. That's not where you want to be. That's not you. You know what I mean? If you're here at this reading, you don't want to be in the toxicity anymore. You're past that. You've already done a lot of work to get away from that toxicity and all of that. Which is probably why the feelings of jealousy get so, like, ingrained and, like, not like ingrained, but like so, they're so apparent when they come up, because it's so not where you want to be. And it's where you haven't been for so long that now it's like a random, why is that happening? You know? But, I mean, the cipher, the devil came out because it's like, it's just a reminder, like, we can get over these things. We can get through these things. But we have to really do the work in order to get through it. Again, the opulence and the magnificence of the Queen of Pentacles, you only get through Ace of Pentacles. You only get that through reward. Yes, there are people born into it. Nepo babies exist. That's great. I'm so happy for them. But again, I can't imagine their life was really that happy. We've seen all the movies about the Nepo babies with parents who don't want to listen to them, who don't care about them, who never see them, who never make it to their recital or their play or their game or whatever it is, and how sad that makes that kid. The reward is so much greater than the struggle when you actually are able to make it through the struggle in one piece. And yes, Nepo babies do have a struggle. I'm not saying that they don't. But this is starting from the other side of it, the opposite end of the spectrum. We didn't start with the ability to do whatever we want, when we want. We had to wait till we grew up to get our grown-up money, and then we still can't do any of that stuff. But that's the struggle. Jeez, it's blowing right at my nose. I'm sorry. That's the struggle. That is the struggle that Spirit is pointing to. You are learning right now how to get over this feeling of it doesn't belong to me, or I don't deserve those things because whatever the excuse is. That's all it is. It's just an excuse. Something you're telling yourself to say, oh, you don't deserve that because you don't deserve that, whatever. But you're then playing yourself saying that you don't deserve it. When Spirit is literally offering it to you. You got to let go of some stuff to be able to grab the offered reward that is literally being handed to you. Spirit is handing this to you. Spirit, what's our last card? The Knight of Cups reversed. And then we got the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. With the Knight of Cups, it could almost feel like trickery with the offered reward. But that's where all of the other stuff comes in. You know how to use your discernment by now. You've done a lot of the shadow work by now. You know kind of what's going on by now. So yes, sure. You know, it's like that meme with SpongeBob where he's holding like his box and he's like, but it's like Spirit wants to remind you, like, you've done a lot of work already to get through that energy specifically. Why would you want to bring that back? And yes, it might feel like something is going to trick you or something is going to happen, but that's all it is. It's a feeling that might happen. Again, feelings are not fact. Your feelings are valid, for sure. I don't ever want to say something that sounds like your feelings are not valid, but they're not fact. They are completely valid. But fact is different. 333 as I say that. Is that the second time for 333 today? Okay, 333 might be important for somebody. Let's do the pride message really quick and see what that says. But like, again, you know, there's nothing really, this isn't like a negative reading. It's meant to point stuff out that we might not be looking for right now. But because then with the Six of Swords coming, the Six of Axes coming out, it's also like this like very, very public thing. Okay. You might get some actual like recognition. You might like, this might be some actual public recognition, and that might be where some of this reward comes from. Let's do the pride message really quick. One card at a time, please, Spirit. Okay, that one tried to flip over. It says kinda gay. I don't know if you can read it. Kinda gay. Confidence. An asset can take years to build, but mere moments to ruin. Avoid allowing yours to fall victim to this by negating negative energy from potentially close sources. You got to release the things that don't belong in order to get the actual reward. And yeah, if this is public recognition or some kind of public something, like even if it's like, you know, when they used to go door to door and giving those big checks to people, you know, like if it was something like that too, like I wonder if that's what it is. But it's also like, be confident in those moments, because if you act like you don't deserve it, something's going to come and happen and you won't have it anymore. You know what I mean? That's nice. It's a little gay flower. It says belief. Things won't always be a bed of roses. Know that whatever you are feeling right now, it's totally okay and valid. Period. It's totally okay and valid, whatever your feelings are. The only reason why I was saying that they're not fact is only because when we run around acting like our feelings are valid, we run into issues with other people who are like, what are you talking about? And then we take that as an attack because they're telling us that what we're feeling is completely wrong. And they're negating what we're feeling because they don't know that what we're feeling specifically is necessarily that. You know what I mean? If we run up to a store and we're upset because we can't return something and you're mad about that, you're mad about that. That's on you. You know, like, but that doesn't mean that they can just change what they're doing. You know what I mean? Recognition. I win. Recognition. Offer unto others the safe space you wanted but never had. Encourage loved ones to open up and share whatever they hold in their heart. I say this all the time. When you open up the space for other people to exist authentically as themselves, they are able to open up that same space for you. So then you both, or you all, whoever it is, you all are able to just be with each other and exist and love each other for who you guys are and not have to worry about any of the other stuff. You know? Let's get your sweary affirmation really quick. Spirit, what's our sweary affirmation for today? Not loving myself is total bullshit. Period. I agree. Completely agree. But yeah, I think, and the more that you love yourself, the easier this will become. Because the more that you're looking for what you need and not comparing to what other people have. 1515, if that means any, 1551, if that means anything for you guys. But yeah, I mean, loving yourself gets you so much further by itself than a lot of things. Like, knowledge can get you so far, but then loving yourself, like, it sounds so stupid and cliche, but loving yourself gets you so far. Like, genuinely. But yeah, that is all I am seeing for you guys today. Keep your head up. Keep moving. If something feels wrong, it's wrong. You don't need to question it anymore. You know how to use your intuition. Just don't doubt yourself. You know, the magician literally came out. You have the tools that you need. You just have to recognize that the tools that you have are the tools that you need. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys, if this reading resonated, please let me know down below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If this didn't resonate, also let me know if you would like to. Just be nice. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Again, my one-on-ones are open if you guys would like to. Get one of those. My tips are open as well, but again, my tips will just be going to donations. So if you guys would like to take that money and just donate before you even send it to me, just go ahead and do that by yourself. I think that would be good. That way we all know exactly where it went to. And there's just no question about it. You know what I mean? But with that being said, please do not stop talking about this. Do not stop talking about any of this. We have to keep talking about this. We have to keep the pressure, and we have to make sure that every government around the world knows that the people will not stand for this at all. The people are against the genocide completely. The people are against slavery. The people are against the colonial powers that be. I was watching a video saying that Palestine will end up being the spearhead for global change. And it sucks that it took this long, but I gotta say, I'm so happy for the global change to finally be here. But anyway, with that being said, I love you guys. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Everybody will be free. Everybody will be liberated. I love y'all. Have the day that y'all deserve, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.